Howdy folks, Mikey McKernan here, aka Boo-Ha Man, aka Is Not Funny. Great to be back vlogging. You don't know the actual timeline what's been going on, but I've taken 2 months off. What? 2 months off? Do I look older? What's going on? Let me tell you, a lot has been going on. First off, I caught the bug. Yes, I did. I caught it. Wasn't that bad. 3 days I was down. Mostly it was more like stomach pain. That's what was really bad. But unfortunately, this happened right before Christmas. So I didn't get to spend Christmas with my family. That's all right. I wasn't alone. A lot of people had to go through with it. But I did have to spend Christmas alone. That was no fun. While I was sick, quarantined in my bedroom, there was rainstorms and there was a leak in my bedroom ceiling. So I had to deal with that on top of that. Then, finally, I'm healthy, I'm back to myself, I'm getting out of this funk that I've been in for, it's another reason why I haven't been vlogging. Of course, unnecessary dread, struggling with the art form, struggling with unemployment. So, finally feeling myself, getting back out there, listening to sets again, writing some jokes, going to an open mic, had a good set, then someone broke into my car. Luckily, they did not take anything of monetary value, but they did take notebooks. As a comedian, those are very valuable. Again, and when I say this, again, this is the second time that my car has been broken into and they stole my backpack. And what sucks about that is all my stand-up comedy jokes. I had one notebook almost finished. Then I had another notebook which I document my sets. I write down the date, I write down where, and then I write down all the jokes and I grade it. It was actually going to be a subject of another video, but I had about 5 to 6 months of recorded sets. Gone. This has happened to me before. The first time I had my car broken into, I was about 5 years into stand-up comedy, and that really hurt. Because your first 5 years notebook, I would do anything to have that. I would love to go back and read some of the, my infancy of trying to do stand-up comedy, having no idea how to figure out my timing or how these jokes work. But now that I have all that from the time I've been doing it, I would love to look back at that. It happened in a parking structure at a mall, and I seriously checked every single level of that parking structure's trash cans just to see, because I did that first backpack. I had a digital camera that was really cheap, no big deal. I had some quarters, nothing. But the joke book, so valuable to me. So the second time, yes, again, real no valuables in my backpack except for my joke notebook. But truthfully, they just stole a lot of bad handwriting. I have terrible handwriting. I guarantee no one's going to be able to decipher that. That's why, you think about trying to put like a phone number or your name or an address. Even if I tried to write my address on my notebook, they probably wouldn't even be able to decipher where I lived. They stole a lot of bad handwriting. Luckily, I record every set and I put all those sets that they stole on my computer right before. So I had to re-listen to all those sets again. Write them all down again. That happened. Then I ran over a nail, got a flat tire, had to replace my tire. Couldn't afford that, but I did it. Bad timing, and that's always what's no fun. They got shoes hanging from these electrical cords where I'm talking. I like it. That's never a good thing. Yeah. Drive-by, heckling. So I've had some bad timing recently, and whenever something really, really bad happens, the only thing you can truly, really do is control your reaction to it. That's all you really can do. And I literally have to laugh at it. Like, I laughed the second time that my backpack was stolen because I'm like, it's just hilarious. So anyways, I'm back after it all. It's just always, it's very ironic to me because as a comedian, you're working on your timing. That's all we care about. That's the one God, that's the one we worship in front of. Timing, the clock. If we can just get good timing, funny timing, we will feel great about ourselves. But when you get bad timing, you're like, what? What's going on? I'm working so hard at this. What? Just deal. So I've been dealing. But behind me, back on the horse, back to doing some stand-up comedy. So tonight, I'm back on my horse. Can't keep this boo-ha down. Can't keep this boo-ha down. I'm in San Diego. I'm performing tonight at Rebru Spirits. Never been there. Have no idea what to expect per usual. The guy who put the show on, my buddy Tommy, I love him. He's a sweet, funny dude. I've done a bunch of his shows, so wherever he puts it up, wherever he posts the tent, I'm down. But before that, I decided to come hang out. You know, if you get to a city early, I'm in San Diego. It's a Friday, so I tried to leave somewhat early to get to the spot. Took about 3 hours, per usual. There's no much of like, oh, let's get down here early so we can, enjoy the town. Last time we were here, I visited San Pasqual Battlefield and also a little Kit Carson Park. I really enjoyed that stuff. A little history. Not so much history here tonight, but a little more me hanging history. Whenever I come to San Diego, there is one spot I come to. That is Lestat's Coffee Shop in Normal Heights. I absolutely love coffee shops. When I first heard about this one, 24-hour coffee shop. What? 24-hour coffee shop? After doing comedy all night, thinking about the art, the journey, the path, what have yous. Thinking about whatever. You want to read, you want to write? A 24-hour coffee shop? That is dangerous to me. I would go there all the time. I do, every time I come to San Diego. I love it. And of course, the pandemic happened. Of course, this place got butchered. They had a really cute music venue next door that had to shut its doors last year. And unfortunately, the longtime booker, Louis Brazier, hope I said that right, R.I.P., he passed away. So, and I performed there. This spot was so much fun. They used to have a really good comedy night. So many people have been through there, and it's a really kind of a bummer. And they used to have 2 locations, and unfortunately, it looks like there's a new place in this other location. So, anyways, Lestat's Coffee Shop. Let's go check it out. Lestat's West, R.I.P., legendary venue. It's so sad when you see that, when you see venues go down. This is one of the best venues too ever. And I remember when I first came to this coffee shop and I found out they had a comedy night, I was like, what? Please. It took me a while to get on it, but I finally got on it. They've had open mic nights too as well. What a beautiful coffee shop. See, this is Lestat's right here. True coffee shop. Now this new spot called Chocolate, they used to own this spot too as well. It was huge. It's always a bummer about independent coffee shops I've noticed in different towns. Any city I go to, I look for a coffee shop to hang out, sit, read, write, whatever I can get my mind to wrap around. Because usually I like to go to places early, but almost every city I see, independent coffee shop, one of the most beautiful ones, 24-hour, greatest ever. A stinking Starbucks. They open up a Starbucks right across the street. My favorite coffee shop in Los Angeles, same thing. Starbucks across the street. Another one. There's multiple coffee shops in LA that are independent, and they open up a stinking Charbucks. I always call it Charbucks. That's what my friend who worked there forever called it Charbucks, because that's what they do. They freaking overcook their beans. But I love this coffee shop. Lestat's was first opened in 1997, and they're still open. They have 3 locations. This one in Normal Heights. I heard a lot of short guys like to live here because everybody's Normal Heights. I know. Sorry, short guys. I'm just so happy that the place is still open. Look at this patio. This patio is freaking excellent. I tried to look up some history on Lestat's. There wasn't too much. First owned by a guy named John Hustler. Don't believe if he still owns it. Don't know. This is just what I try to look up. Look at back here. You get to hang out in this little cute coffee shop area. Lestat's, I love you. So sad you're not 24 hours anymore. I understand the whole situation that we have to go through in this world. Can't encourage individuals enough when you go out of town. Please support independent coffee shop. The little guy. Mom and pop shops. They're the best. They truly are. Being such a coffee shop bum and where I'm at right now, being unemployed, you think about like maybe get a job at a coffee shop. I was scared by a jogger. But I love coffee shops so much. I wish I can write at home but I love going to coffee shops and reading whatever I can. It's like my little solitude. It's like the office. I know a lot of people prefer that as well too. And I'm just one of those people. And I don't think I could ever work at a coffee shop. Plus, I don't know how to make any drinks. Oh, this pizza right here, Zia pizza. Oh, Zia. Do you know what Zia stands for? That's ant in Italian. Mi dispiace, uno parlo but please eat here. This place is so good. I don't know how to make any coffee drinks. Then I have to learn how to make all these coffee drinks, but that's what it's got to take, you know? That's what it's got to take if you want to get a job. But no, sacred places, coffee shops are for me. This area, so adorable. So many cute little vintage stores and stuff, fun clothes. And it's really funny too, because when I talk about, ooh, what are your hobbies? I like to read and hang out at a coffee shop, which means you're a loner. You like your alone times. These are my people. Lestat, I love you. Sun's going down. I gotta get some grub. All right, that's my little tribute, my little love to Lestat's, the coffee shop. Now it's time to go get some food. J'ai mangé, j'ai très mangé. I just said I'm hungry. I'm very hungry in French. Do you know French? Look there's a fire station right next to Lestat's. Shout out to the firemen. Trying to find a balance with doing the adventures and a lot of covering the stand-up comedy. So please comment down below. Let me know, what do you enjoy? You like seeing me go around doing some of the adventures? Do you like me doing more stand-up, talking to other comedians, showing more of the comics life? I have some videos where there is no stand-up, and I'm gonna do some videos where it's just all the stand-up life. So many different adventures, so we're tuning in. Let's go eat so I can refuel, think about what kind of set I'm going to do. I got 15 to 20 minutes. I'm opening up right before the music act, who are the closers in the show. So technically I'm featuring in those terms, which is good. Have no idea what the crowd's gonna be like. There was rumblings that it might be a good turnout, hopefully. But I'm gonna have some fun. So let's do some comedy. Some Check this out, I found some sweet murals where I parked. Go Speed Racer, go Speed Racer, go! Don't even know if that's the song. That one's fun. We're at Fink. Cruel Pops. Dope. Look at these mustache bros. That's what I'm talking about. That's some art I like. We're here at the gig. Rebru Spirits. Nice place. Really nice place. A little cavernous. Don't know how it's gonna work for the stand-up comedy. The host is up there right now, so whatever. There's bodies. Some people seem like they're into it. There's gonna be some rappers after, so that's what the music is. Cool. Right arm into it all. Just gonna have fun. Not gonna try anything new. Just see how the crowd works. Let's walk over there, because it's they got those windows all open, because it's like these new modern places where it's like, ooh, look at it, so inviting.
Does it look anything like the picture? Problems all the way around you guys. It's hard being single though. You guys seem to be happy though. I don't think you're making these kinds of mistakes I'm making.
It's a little rough in there. I'm watching a couple comics go up there right now, and everybody's not really paying attention. It's a little cavernous. It's kind of comedy ambiance. I know that. I'm obviously aware of that, the situation of what the room is in. Kind of like, you know, people are enjoying their meals, having dinner. And you got comedy in the background. Comedy jukebox, I like to say. It's not the most liveliest crowd of all, but still, gotta go up. Still gotta buy the ticket, take the ride. Famous quote by Hunter S. Thompson. Love that quote. I remember the first time I ever got a cell phone, and I forgot what, it was like one of those Nokias way back in the day, and you can like put a quote in. That was the quote. My friend Luke is here. Shout out to Luke. You're probably watching this. Thanks for coming and watching me do comedy. Just chatting you at the table. Then I had to come out here and do a little gabbing. I'll tell you how it goes. We're gonna have as much fun as we possibly can. Let's go.
Put your hands together for Mr. Mikey McKernan, everybody. Mikey McKernan. Thank you. Everybody.
everybody. Cool. Instagram is the new Playboy. Just here for the stories. I got a friend, he's a gamer. He's got thousands of followers, wants to help me with my social media. He's like, Mikey, come jump in on the stream. No, last time I did that, I drowned. This might be a forgettable night for some of you folks. A lot of people are trying to enjoy their food. A lot of people at the bar are not gonna get laid, but we're still believing in art. So thank you so much. If you can hear me and you can see me. I love performing in places that are well lit like this because I'm gonna see all the faces that are not laughing. And that's good for me. I learned a lot last year. I learned it doesn't cost anything to be narcissistic. But I'm pretty sure you gotta pay a few fees. I'm gonna do this catchphrase the whole time, so if you're not enjoying it, please continue talking. I really like being single and going to airports as a guy, because I feel like they're looking out for our sex lives. Please report any unintended packages. I'm the only one who thinks airports are the best wingman. I like staying at hotels for their outdoors. Pool, spa, Did you just put me on the story? I appreciate that, thank you. I gotta stop heckling the women as they're trying to go to the bathroom. That is... The reason why I grow my hair out this long is because I can't grow a beard, because people with beards look really cool. I'm glad there's one table who knows what's going on right now. I'm recording this for the internet, so those who are watching, thanks for clicking. All right. That was a lot of fun. That was a fun gig. The environment was horrible. What I mean by horrible environment, I mean by cavernous. You know, the sound system was not plugged into the venue. I mean, they had their own sound system, so it didn't sound. I was screaming at the beginning of my set. I don't want to scream the whole time, and tried to bring the mic a little bit farther away from my mouth. You know, people can hear me clearly and stuff like that. From what I could pull from them, it was good. It was successful. I had a lot of fun. I did a little riffing. There were some riffs that I was just like, I don't know why I riffed about this. I was like, let me put on, I'm the riff king, you know, I got this. I'm 36 years old. I like women my age to start having gray hairs. And of course, young ladies, like, they will never embrace that, but this is for my journal. But I just want to connect. That always happens. I do appreciate you guys watching this video, so thank you so much. I'm gotta cut it short because this battery's about to die. I didn't even realize, look at the battery. But yeah, that was fun. Thank you so much, Rebru Spirits and my boy Tommy, for you having a fun gig. It turned into a pretty good spot. And then of course, had a friend come see me, so good support, and he said he's watching these. More support and feedback, I love that. So thank you so much for watching, for clicking, for liking, for subscribing, for commenting. If you guys want to follow me on Instagram, link down below. If you want to buy some merchandise, link down below. If you want to come see a show, follow me on Instagram, that's the best one. But MikeyMcKernan.com, tickets, link down below. Also PayPal, link down below. I'm still trying to find a job, so if you guys want to keep supporting this, I appreciate it. One love.